Hi guys, nice to meet you. My name is Roy, and basically I like to explore and go out and see the countryside, and I thought, why not, let's do some videos and maybe you can enjoy the content as well. Today we're in Ashridge, which is a National Trust area in Hertfordshire, and yeah, so come along and enjoy the journey. So as we're walking up towards the monument, can't actually turn it around, so I'll turn the screen round. There's the monument there. I'll have to tell you some facts about it later on, because I'm not actually sure what it is, but there is a massive manor house way down there, and it's just a massive woodland area which is on the side of the Chilton Ridge within Hertfordshire. The Chilton area is a beautiful area to go and explore and get some mindfulness, get some good good energy being out in the woods. If you are feeling down on that, get yourself into nature. It's a known fact to just clear your mind, basically. Over here they have some conservation works. Guy nearly got took out by the branch. I guess they look like new logs, so maybe they're building a new perimeter for the car park. There's free parking down one side. Actually, I'm in the wrong bit, so just got to jump over this fence again. So there's free parking down the way down there. This is £2 for National Trust members, and it's closer to the calf. There is a calf just over there, and there's the monument. We're getting a bit closer to the monument, and the binman doing their work everywhere needs to oh, look at that. So what they do is use that machine to hammer the fence post down, which is quite good. That's how they get them into the ground. So what they do is use that machine, put the post in place, excuse the noise of the bin truck, put them in place and hammer it into the ground like that. I'm quite surprised them logs don't break. So that's how it works. They're doing a bit of tidying up here. They've cut all the grass. I know they was doing some conservation works within the woods, and you know, you can't just leave woods to grow. They'll go a bit crazy. They do have to be managed to a certain degree. The calf is on the left hand side of the monument, and there's some history inside there about the area. Here is the Ashridge monument in honour of Francis III, Duke of Bridgewater, father of inland navigator. So maybe it's some kind of navigator. So I've been exploring for quite a few years now. I do have two small children. We tend to go outdoors quite often. I'm actually training for a charity race at the moment. So once I do my walk up into the woods, away from the monument, there is a big hill that I'm going to have to climb a few times in order to get me a little bit of training. But we're taking the mobility track from the monument out towards Ivingnhoe Beacon. If you have a look on the map, Ivingnhoe Beacon is a viewpoint just near Dunstable Downs within the Hertfordshire area. I think we're on the edge of Hertfordshire and from Hertfordshire and Bedfordshire. We're on the kind of edge. So yeah, let's take a walk. Let's take a walk, guys. this was the actual bench that I was referring to. There's a few people there, so we'll just slip it to the side and show you the view, what we have. And there you go. It almost looks like the sky is a picture. That was the view I was talking about. Absolutely incredible to think that we're just a few miles, well, I say a few, 10 miles outside of London, and you have a view like that. You'd think you'd need to travel miles, you know, but if you are in London, I urge you to go out and get some headspace like that. Another thing I do enjoy about being out in nature is the people are so friendly. You walk past, you get smiles, hello, good morning, because you're all there for the same thing. You know, we're all human, we're all just there to have just a moment of quiet in nature. So everyone tends to be really friendly when you're out walking. So we're just exiting the mobility route. We've still got the Ashridge cycle route, Ashridge Estate boundary trail. But we're still on the Chilton cycleway. It's just starting to open up now out of the woodlands and to open up into the country, which you'll see. Exiting out of Ashridge Estate and completely off the track, we're going to come down this slope and it's going to open us up into basically the heart of the Chilton Ridge, an area of outstanding beauty. Let's go. Over that way, left, so the monument is back through the woods that way. If you head left over there, you head up to the old Tring quarry. It's not used anymore, but it is literally just over that hill. If we head down and around, which I will show you, it heads towards Dunstable Downs, Ivingnhoe Beacon. So yeah, we have east, Tring Quarry, west, Ivingnhoe Beacon. Straight ahead is north. And as you can see in the distance down there, there's an old windmill. We will be updating the camera, don't worry guys. Let's go. Straight ahead is the hill we need to climb to do our exercise. It's pretty much 80% gradient. It's quite high. We're going to do a couple of laps of that, so we'll see you after, and I'll probably be quite sweaty. Obviously we've done a couple of miles already and my breathing is slightly laboured. Do have to get the fitness up for my charity race. Want to be in good shape, so we're going to go climb that massive hill. We're just going to take a moment to take in them staggering views. Absolutely incredible. If anyone's been to the Chilterns, there's so much to explore. There's so much space that you don't really see a lot of people, which is nice. Just how I like it. So another important thing to mention is, if you're seeing the kind of longish grass like that, we tend to stay off it because there could be birds nesting. Also, you don't want to damage and corrode the landscape too much. So in general, you stick to the beaten paths. Some are trodden in more than others, as I say. Some are clear paths like this one, there's our hill we're going to climb. And yeah, so we don't want to damage the nature so much, so we stick to the clear paths. Obviously my mood has picked up a little bit because my heart rate is going, my endorphins are out, I'm in the nature, and I'm about to climb a massive hill a couple of times, so this should be fun. Yep, see you soon. Now these type of tracks, they're not quite as worn in, so it tells me there is a path here. It's just not used that much, but it's used enough just for it to be worn down like this. Actually, it is fairly worn in, to be fair. I'm sorry about the wind, guys. First video, first timer and all that. Hopefully we can get it sorted as soon as. One hill climb done. I don't know if there's a couple more, just keep going and we can show you the Ivingnhoe Beacon, but I mean that's tough work. Just one of them, I'm completely frazzled. Beautiful view though. Oh, and you can see just in the distance the quarry. There's Tring Quarry, just over there. So we just left the Hill of Doom. We did 2 laps of that, feeling quite sweaty. And now we are taking the path right on the edge of the ridge. One section of the Chilton Ridge. And that hill you can see in the distance, I believe Ivingnhoe Beacon is just slightly behind that hill, and I'll fact check later, but I do believe it's 6 miles from Ivingnhoe Beacon to the car park where I was. So all in all I'll do over 12 miles today, just taking in all the nature, trying to keep you updated along the way. So this is stunning. North. Hey North. Yeah, I wanted to take you out just to, show you what is accessible, what is on our doorstep. This may not be the most exciting walk for a lot of people, but it is most certainly good for your mind, for your mental well-being, just to get out and walk. Yeah, fresh air. We are on our final ascent to the Ivingnhoe Beacon. We made it, guys. I'm a little bit out of breath because I just ran up that hill. But here it is. There's the lion in the far distance. And the beacon itself. There's only one tree up here. Now, someone was smart when they laid it because it's an evergreen, which means there is shelter if the weather turns. Just the one lonely tree. Here's the map. Let's put his camera up. I can come back to that. We're just going to have a little snack now. This is some pesto pasta made for me by someone lovely. We're now gonna head back. Had something to eat on the top of Ivingnhoe Beacon. Now a gentle stroll back to the van. Okay, so we're heading back from Ivingnhoe Beacon now. We've just come past the hill climb, my trusted hill climb, where I can trust to get a bit of cardiovascular exercise. And I've been down this path before, so I do know where it takes. It takes us around the big valley, and just down there we can go up into the woods, up into Ashridge, and back onto the mobility track, which will take us back east towards the monument for a well-deserved coffee and a cake. So yeah, this is where we're going to take a detour. There's many ways to get back into it, but I think we're going to go up there. And the little lamb. Hello, buddy. Hello. He's beautiful. Hello, mister. Oh, off they trot. Ah, beautiful creatures. That's where you get your jumpers from, guys. Anyway, heading back. We've come through the gate now, so we're back on the mobility track. Coming up to, could be coming up to 12 miles, I'm not sure, so starting to feel it, that's for sure. And looking forward to that coffee and cake. Yep. End of the mobility route is there. How interesting. I just saw a golf buggy with a group of people on, so obviously they must hire out golf buggies, or maybe they just got the one or a couple. I'll have to find out. And yeah, perfect for the mobility track. If you've got walking issues, just jump on the buggy and off you trot, off you go. So we have completed our walk. We're just heading out to the monument now, which is just there. I think the monument could actually be that it was like a lookout for the house, because the manor house is about a mile or so away. And I believe the monument they'd be able to see all the way across. Keep an eye out for intruders, I guess. So here's the monument. It's actually really nice today because obviously all the kids are at school, so it's not too busy. You come here on a weekend, generally it does get quite busy. Look at that. See, there is a door at the bottom, and they would like climb up. I guess there's stairs in there. Climb up to the top. We're just going to head over to the cafe, which does look quite busy. So we're going to head over to the cafe, and the garden does look quite busy, but obviously there's a lot of walkers, ramblers, and also we're going to head to the shop and the museum. Cafe is fairly busy over there. This is the museum. Well, visitor centre. Most national trusts have them. And we can buy lots of goodies. And I believe there's a library inside as well. Some flowers.
So the walk takes you up this pathway here, and I'll point out where it starts to in a minute. It cuts up this footpath here, and then goes back onto this path.
Nice little library.
And then it goes
And the shop.
and then it goes into the car park, and it's just across the road is the woodland. Okay. And that's that picture there.
This is the estate. I'm not sure what one we went on. The mobility scooter, which is the white. So from the monument, we went this way. Further across to Ivingnhoe Beacon. And back to there. Let's go get a coffee. And look at this, just at the back of the visitor centre is a beautiful natural meadow with an old oak in the middle over there. Can you spot these around the pond? Monkjack, fallow deer, badger, rabbit, squirrel, hedgehog, fox, dog. But I'm not sure where the pond is. I believe it's dried up. Anyway, let's check this out before we have our cake and coffee. Nice little hiking stick there, I'll have that. Here we go. Birds of Ashridge. Wow. So there's quite a variety of birds to be seen. I do like the swifts, but I think that's common swift. I do have the caramel brownie. I do believe it's caramel brownie. Perfect.